young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready.
951. Army. Hey,
exit.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
51's the mic. 51's the mic. I'm here all day.
You're out.
He's checking crabs.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Manning. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check curls. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 31.
Ready.
To throw is Manning. And he hits Drake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
First down, Dolphins.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
51's the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Right here, guys.
To throw, it's Manning. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set, hut, check that. Go to base.
Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Check 3.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 down. Mike 52, Mike 52. I'm coming, ready.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Check 96. 93 is the mic.
On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Zoom.
3rd and long, it's Smith. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st down, Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's go now.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Check 59, Mike.
Hey, Delta. Hey.
Yeah. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Focus, defense.
Hey, wahoo.
Check, 59. Know your job. Watch that.
Deep river.
Throwing now is Manning. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jerome Baker, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Right here.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. An even 90 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. 10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Keep playing hard.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Check, 93's the mic. 93.
Smith on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Check, check. To the roll. West. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Throwing is Smith, and he's going to go down again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Great stone. Travel. Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Check, 93. Haywood. Haywood. The mic.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Out of the gun, Smith.
Give me that ball.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run with Drake.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake. 50 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
He's going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I got you, boy.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I got wide. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Manning now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
59. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Deuce.
Yep.
Deuce.
Watch the safety creep.
Get it.
To try again after the sack. Manning. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Check, crush. Check 6 guys. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 62 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball's out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Orbit. Fire.
Manning now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
59, Mike the 59.
Hey, Haywood.
Check, check.
Mike's
Yo, go.
I'm coming. It's easy.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check.
Hey.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike, check. 59.
Hey, Charlie.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Watch the end.
Yep.
Under 10. 10. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
From the gun, it's Manning. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, exit.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
On second and a long way to go. Manning, he's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Lucky.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Go. Motion. Bump.
5-2's a Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, it's Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Go. You just watch 88 over there. Just watch 88. Single.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Check, 93's the mic.
After the interception, here's Smith. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
To throw is Smith. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
There we go.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here we go again. Where's 50?
Now on 2nd and 13, Smith. And he's got some space here. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check 50.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Easy work.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Right back to Drake. Open space inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Ready to break.
The mic, boy, 51. What we got? Check 3.
Now.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
18 Gator.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now, it's Drake, and he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with it.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hey, it's our house.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 43.
Go.
Stay in Opal.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59.
Watch the run. Safe. Switch it.
Get it.
Working from the gun, Manning. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
Mike, check. 59.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
59. Mike's 59. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Here it comes.
Hey, Delta. Ready.
From the gun, Manning. And he's got his man on the out route.
Get ready.
Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
Hey, wahoo.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike, check, 59.
On the ball. Big edge. Shift.
Fire.
Operating from the gun, Manning. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Okay, break.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line.
Hey. Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike's 59.
In your face.
Let's spread out a little bit. Check four. Check safety.
Hit it.
Manning to throw once more.
Running on me.
He finds Bolden. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Motion. Mike's 5'9".
Hey, defense, let's go.
Watch out. Joker.
Shift. Kill.
Rock it.
Hey, turn it up.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player? No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On second down, it's Drake, and he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground with Drake. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. Jam him.
Lee Griffin.
On first down, it's Weber. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Don't get nervous. Out. You go tight. You got tight.
Now they'll throw it with Manning. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Big stop, let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning.
Check 37.
This is caught, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 32 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Chiefs take over first.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
50, plant.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Check.
On first down, Drake. And an alley to run. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Down.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
No. Off. Check. Fresno.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Don't be scared of it. My 52.
Who there?
Check.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Smith under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That's how we do it, baby.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Rodgers to return it. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Check, 59.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Drake, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2. Watch the run.
Here's Smith. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My, oh, my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Tackles.
Smoke. Hey, Mike 52.
Here's Smith throwing on 3rd and long. Completes it to Hardman. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Hey, check.
The Chiefs going for it on 4th. It's Smith. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Okay, ready?
Check. 59. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Drake. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch a slant.
Look, squeeze. Watch it go.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. One last throw here for Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
Another loss. Another day.
Chiefs 24,